and a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So I extend my hearty welcome to all of you on behalf of the National Academy of Medical Sciences. As Dr. Sood has informed, I have taken over as the new president of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, and I will be working together for the next 3 years. And I expect a cooperation and your guidance, your advice, as you are extending to Professor Sareen, beforehand. As you know that we are all proud to become medical professionals as a profession, and this National Academy of Medical Sciences that was established in the year 1961 and inaugurated by our Honorable ex-Prime Minister and the first Prime Minister of the country, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. The main idea was to, excel in the field of medical sciences. So this academy is an umbrella body, and the uniqueness of this academy, in contrast to other associations or our other professional bodies, as per our specialization, is that it involves all the specialists, all the medical professionals, biomedical scientists, and those who are connected with medicine. That means all branches of medicine are included and incorporated into the National Academy of Medical Sciences. And our main aim is to excel and to promote the science and the ethos of medicine and the allied specialties, as I had just enumerated, and for this country. And in fact, the NAMS has excelled in many fields, and the who's who of medical sciences in India are part of this august body. Either they are fellows or the various office bearers as members, and so on and so forth. And just to give you a brief about the NAMS, most of you know about it, I am sure. It promotes the main important activity of National Academy is to promote the CMEs in the country. And one of the very important thing is the Navigate CME program for the postgraduate students. So what is named as the AIMS and the NAMS, Navigate CME program for the postgraduates and the young faculty members and other young doctors, wherein regularly every first Friday of every month, there is a CME, an appropriate topic is chosen, and then the faculty from AIMS, led by AIMS New Delhi, they take part and then they give the appropriate lecture. And now we are requesting PGI also to become a part of it, PGI Chandigarh. So we are awaiting for their nod so that they can become also a part of this CME program. So this, in fact, is a very popular program amongst our young postgraduates. It helps them in preparing for their exams and preparing for various competitions, various examinations, their super specialization, etc. And then another important activity of this academy is awarding or selecting its fellows, members, etc. You know that anybody having a postgraduate degree in medicine and biomedical science is eligible to become a member, and those who that is known as the MA/MS, and then for those who have passed the National Board of Examination, so they will be designated as MNA/MS. So you all know that, and I am sure many of you are knowing when the National Academy was started, it was in fact the National Academy of Medical Sciences was assigned this responsibility by the Government of India, and then subsequently it was taken over by the National Board of Examinations. But earlier it was in fact the National Academy was conducting this examination. Then apart from these memberships I told you and the fellowships, we have introduced to include the youngsters also, to give them a chance, the associate fellowship and associate membership. It is given those who have done their DM or MCH or the PhD, any one of those, obviously the medical and the biomedical subjects. So they are eligible to become the associate fellows, and those who are the fresh postgraduates, they will be the associate members, so that they feel involved, and the NAMS will be also very proud of associating the postgraduates into its fold. So that is how we are trying to expand and extend our borders to the youngsters also. We have got also a system of international fellows and members same way. So that is done during the last 1 or 2 years. And then many of the international important medical and biomedical scientists are now part of its fellow. So that is what obviously one is proud of, becoming a fellow or member of the National Academy, and you can use, or your students can use the name as FAMS or the MMS, etc. So this is I think very good achievement and aspiration of every medical scientist in this country. Then the other issue is the other thing that we take part is the lead program, that is the leadership program, to give, as doctors, many of us who have become the heads of departments or the heads of the organizations like deans, like the directors, medical superintendents, and other senior positions, we don't have got any formal training in administration. That is, I think, one of the important drawbacks of our medical administrative system. I know there are now new branches of hospital administration, but that is only confined to certain areas. But those who otherwise become the chief of various sections as I named, so just to encourage and train them to bring in confidence. So this program of a leadership program, or what we call as the lead program, that has been again initiated by the National Academy, and already we have done 3 or 4, and then we are going to have it this April. We are going to start this year. We are already preparing for that, and then it is a very fact we find this as a very popular program, and many of our faculty members from the medical colleges, they take part and they are very eager to become part of it. You all know about artificial intelligence. Everybody is talking about AI in everything. The AI has got many applications in medical science, finance, industry, administration, etc. But to promote and to bring about interest, and in the near future, artificial intelligence is going to come in a big way in the in the field of health sciences and in our day-to-day practice in both diagnostics, therapeutics, and all that. So the certificate course has been initiated by those who for those who are interested with the triple IIT Hyderabad and the NAMS. We have started the certificate course. We have finished one, and that about 140 participants have taken part in that. and then the feedback is very good and encouraging. We are trying to make it more user friendly, and then we are going to continue that. Just about few years back in the morning, we had a detailed discussion how to take it forward. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we have got many other opportunities given by this. We have got now the academic lectures, like in various fields to recognize the talent, your research. Then we are very soon going to have got the academic lecture of NAMS in the different areas of expertise, and in the memory of many great medical scientists in the country. We are going to have a very soon we are going to invite the applications and the nominations. Then we have got the program for the women scientists, and we have got program for the emeritus professors. Again, those who can utilize their talent, and then that will be a help to the medical community and medical institutions in general in the country. So then we have got different task forces, about 2 dozens of task forces have already been done. That is, the report have come in about the contemporary issues in medicine for this, and some of them are already completed and some of them are already ongoing. And there is also facility for postgraduates, that is what we call as the the ICMR and the NAMS biostatistics program for our young faculty as well as the postgraduates, those who want to do their thesis work. There is a issue of statistics. We are not every medical college or an institution does not have got statistics departments or biostatistician available. So to help those young people, we have a biostatistics helpline. It is a 24-hour online platform wherein the investigator can ask queries and then get their clarification. So that is again a very popular program, and that will be helpful for our postgraduates and the young faculty members. Then we have got other things like the networking, then there are various fellowship programs and so on. So if you go through our website, then you can see the various facilities, various things that we propagate. And I think another one important thing which I will request all of you to have the NAMS cells in various medical colleges and institutions, so that we can have a better interaction between the medical college or institution and the NAMS to propagate the various activities. And then you can do your CMEs, which you can get financial help from the NAMS. NAMS also has its own annual meeting, which we call as the NAMSCon. So last year we had at AIMS Jodhpur, where the Honorable Vice President of India was the chief guest, and he awarded the fellowships and other degrees. The fellowship particularly that was given to the various fellows and also the members, they were taken in. And this year at PGI Chandigarh, and very soon we will be getting the search and information about that. We have got also a journal, national journal, so that you can publish your articles, your scientific research in there. So these are, in a nutshell, some of the important activities of the academy. And again, I will request you, encourage you to become part of this August organization, and to encourage and propagate the various activities amongst your young faculty members, students, both PG and the DA, MCH, and PhD students. So I think I will stop here, and I would like to hear from you. What do you expect, what the the NAMS you expect from the NAMS to do, or what else NAMS should do. That will be very much interested to hear from you. And if anything, we also then in the due course of our discussion will discuss other things. So I'll stop here and request you to please speak out. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I will request the honorable participant for suggestions how we can improve, as our president said, various activities of the National Academy of Medical Science.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Dr. Animesh Mishra from NIGRIMS, Shillong.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Let me take this opportunity to congratulate you for being the president of NAMS. I've interestedly heard about whatever activities that you are initiating. But sir, you have told me that we can initiate NAMS cells in our institution. What procedures we need to adopt to open this cell in our institute?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, please.
Sudh Saab, can you just tell that? Or
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, it is very simple because we want to have linkages with the students through medical colleges. And right now we have 63 medical colleges who have opened this NAMS cell. And the procedure is very simple. As a dean or director of a medical institution or a principal, you can just designate some person. The person could be either dean academics or it could be someone in head of department. And we will send all the detail. Basically, our academic activities include interaction with the student in terms of CME program. If you organize CME program on various topics, NAMS will be, as our president said, will be happy to fund that. Then we have Navigate CME program, which are specifically for the students. So we can communicate to the nodal officer and this information can be disseminated. In addition, we have biostatistical helpline. So all these academic activities, in fact, how to promote
Excuse me, sir.
These academic activities.
Sir, the volume is very low, sir.
Is very important role, sir. So all the details we have sent you in the email also, and also we have put in the chat box. Just you have to just send the name, designation of the nodal person which you nominate, and we'll send all the information to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, Dr. Animesh sir, another request to you is that particularly now, you are working there. There are some areas where our representation is actually quite poor. So particularly I am meeting the Northeast region. So I will be requesting you if you can take the lead, and then, so that we are very much interested to include people from Northeastern region of the country.
We will be glad to, sir, be a part of NAMS. It's a great honor to us, and we'll nominate and soon we'll come back to you, sir.
Okay, sure.
One more information for Northeastern state, the NAMS Academies has approved fellowship, research fellowship for PG student as well as for the young faculty. So as our president said that these are the additional benefits to the Northeastern states. So if you designate someone, we'll send all the information, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I am Dr. Mahabaleshwar from Mysore, Karnataka, sir.
Okay.
So recently I got NAMS provided me with associate fellowship of FAMS, sir. So what difficulty I faced during application procedure is, the thing is, I have to get the signature from a senior fellow, sir, like as a proposer. So when I contacted, none of them, I was not knowing them, sir. When I sent them a mail, they told I don't know you personally, how I should propose you. So it was difficult, sir. Like in Karnataka, there are less fellows of NAMS who can propose. Finally, senior fellow agreed, sir. And the method was I could post him, and later he was kind enough to grace and give the proposership, sir. So what I request now, my faculty, now we have inaugurated a NAMS cell at our institute. One of the main questions our faculties are asking is about the same proposership, sir. Can the rules be relaxed, sir? Proposer and seconder rules by a fellow. Can it be much more streamlined?
Yes, you think, yes, we have had also similar difficulties from many other fellows. So for that, so one thing we are thinking of changing that rule. So I'm sure we'll be taking it up with our council, because the rule has to be changed by the council. But in fact, to overcome this issue, if you contact our office, then what we have got, the formats and people we have kept ready, the fellows. So who can now propose? And second, if you are finding it difficulty, somebody finds it is difficult to find somebody, so we'll be providing them from on behalf of the NAMS. So that format is already ready with us. So only thing, maybe they can, I am sure from next time onwards we'll mention that also, if they are finding any difficulty in finding out a fellow for the proposer or seconder, then they should contact our office. We'll be writing that from next year onwards in our application form. And you are very right. What the only question is recommending somebody, the fellow ideally should know him about his credentials, about his background. Many other things are, while awarding a fellowship, we have to verify many things. We need to know many things about the candidate. That's the reason all academies and all societies, they have got this system of recommendation. But we will definitely take care of that during the subsequent years.
Dr.
Yes,
Behra, may I suggest something for this?
Please.
I think we should encourage people to be on LinkedIn, and NAMS should have also LinkedIn profile, and so that anybody who wants to get nominated should submit the LinkedIn profile. On LinkedIn profile, all applicants should be encouraged to find out what are their domain expertise, which is validated by people, and it becomes very easy. Nowadays, all applications requiring LinkedIn profile. So maybe even NAMS fellowship programs should invite through a LinkedIn profile. So that will be easy for anybody to find out who exactly you are and what is your profile.
Thank you. This is a very good suggestion. Actually, something like this exactly we have done for this year, because when many people they contacted us, so then the something like this. But again, this is a very good idea, very good suggestion. I will do that.
And I think number of people whom you are recommending should not be 5, it should be at least 10, because I recommend everybody who approaches me.
We'll take care of that, because we have realized that there are actually genuine difficulties. So we'll take care of that.
Thank you, sir.
And
good evening, sir.
Yeah, please.
First of all, heartiest congratulations, sir. I'm very happy.
Thank you, Dr. Santosh.
Next thing, we are planning a national CME on management of the RTV in SN Medical College, Agra. I'm professor and ex-head in SN Medical College, Agra. Also medical superintendent in SN Medical College, Agra. So we are planning a national CME in month of May under the banner of NAMS, as per the guidance of Professor Rajan Prasad, sir, and you also, sir. So next we discuss next meeting, sir. And thank you very much.
You just make the application to the.
Yeah.
So obviously we will process your application, but of course I can't tell you now. Yes, it will be done or not done, but obviously it will be
right.
discussing, and then it will be decided on merit.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, yes. I am Professor Tarun Panda from RAOIC, Kata, Orissa. Sir.
Please.
Yeah, sir, can you, is it audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, sir, just wanted to clarify, so far as you are mentioning about this funding for the CME, so I am a member of NMS, so is it sufficient enough, or we should have a NMS cell in our institute?
No need of a cell. That is not a requirement. You can. Okay. You have to apply through the proforma and
members. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, very good afternoon, sir. This is Dr. Vashne. So
Yes,
first
sir.
of
Very
all,
good afternoon, Dr. Hassan.
very good afternoon, sir. So first of all, sir, congratulations to Professor Bera, sir, for taking over as president and one of the most prestigious academies. So we all welcome you. And I would like to put on record that the efforts being done by National Academy for the last 3 years are worth mentioning, worth recording, because so many activities have been taken up, and I'm sure that Professor Bera, under his leadership, will take more. Sir, we are a new institute. We have made almost 12 fellows in last 3 years, or to
Yes,
12,
sir.
12 members in last 3 years, and four associate fellows also. And further, sir, we have been got a very helpful hand from National Academy to conduct CMEs. So we have conducted academic activities also. I'm mentioning this for the benefit of all who are participant, because being a new institute, our institute is just 5 years old. So we are getting all the support and linkage, and getting a logo of NAMS on your academic activities adds academic value to the scientific activity also, because it is type of accreditation that you are part of NAMS body also during this. So I would request all the members to be very considerate about this appeal what has been made, that we should be supporting NAMS. And sir, as mentioned rightly, that number of recommendations by a fellow, same happens with me, sir. Many people approach, so there is a rider of 5. So it should be raised to 10 at least. A fellow can recommend at least 10 members. It can be restrictive for the recommendation of fellows. Because in for recommended fellows we have a particular, we have to know the fellow, we have to know the academic credentials of the fellow. But for members, so that number can be raised at least to 10 minimum. This my request will be. And for fellows, sir, you can still limit to 2, 3, because that is something we have to be very sure what we are recommending and who is being recommended as fellow. So that we can consider. This is my humble submission, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Vasan. It is, we noted that and we will take care of that, because we have to, as I told you, we have to make some amendments, so that we will be doing it. Sure. Very good suggestion.
Sir, another doubt, sir. Sir, for these various applications, sir, the applicant has to satisfy the objective marks. So when our colleagues and our seniors come to seek our guidance or to seek our help in filling the application form, their doubt was like how much marks they should satisfy for FAMS, sir, objective marks.
You see, there is no definite cutoff mark, but what you should know, there are 30 fellows are elected every year, but now that has been increased to 60. And earlier there used to be 4 different categories A, B, C, D, that like say for example medical, surgical, paramedical, and the other branches, but now that has been removed. So the total number has been increased to 60. So it is a competitive sort of thing, and it is very thoroughly and very meticulously it is selected. Each, as you can see from the application, and also I am sure the guideline is also is displayed. So it is only competitive. That means the best 60. Suppose this year the cutoff mark may be 65. Next year it may be 60, something like that. So it is, we go by that number, but the mark also should be some honorable mark. Say for example, somebody, it is 40, obviously for 40 we can't give him the fellowship. I'm just giving an arbitrary figure, arbitrary number. So by and large, what I said, through this, it is a competitive process. The number is 60, and out of the 60, 50% are from the direct category, and the remaining 50% are amongst the members. It is like that. So there is so basically, to answer your question, we don't have any specific or fixed number, but it is by through competition, but with a then the council decides a reasonable number that should be a prestigious number, and then only it is given. And then, of course, it is circulated to amongst all the fellows and for voting. And then, so by following all these procedures, one gets a fellowship.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, good afternoon. Mahesh Devnani here.
Mahesh, good afternoon.
Sir, I just wanted to congratulate again. So that's
Thank
all
you.
I think. And you have all our support. And I know you for so long. This is a blessing for the NAMS also. So it would be a wonderful duration. So thank you very much.
Thank you for joining. Any?
Dr. Behra, this is Dr. Jamkar.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Vice Chancellor of MUHS.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
faculty for your AI in healthcare course.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think it was wonderful decision. We were first to make that step in India, which is almost a online course like Stanford University. So I think we should congratulate ourselves and NAMS. And I am there to help you anywhere. So if you find anything for me, I am always there. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. So another decision we took today, the committee, which is decision in addition to enhance this IIT certificate course, we will have a number of CMEs on AI. That will be a specific area of artificial intelligence and their usefulness in healthcare. Just to propagate that message, we will have at different places. We will encourage the CMEs. So that will be our special focus area now.
Sir, my request would be under the banner of NAMS, should have start one school of AI in healthcare, because that is the future. Today, our Prime Minister is in France co-chairing a session on AI. So I think we are a most called as robust organization. So I think we should take some steps towards dream of our Prime Minister as well.
There may be a time will come. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sure. I just wish to express my gratitude for your leadership and being a council member.
Thank you, sir. Thank
We
you.
are all supported by your leadership. And I want to express sincere thanks to the NAMS for allowing me to host the first midterm conference on AI. And AI has become a global phenomenon. And I think NAMS has taken a lead in starting the training courses for AI. And I request at least once in a year, we should have a CME focused only on role of AI in different fields. Last year, the FMC did the role of AI in ENT. We did the role of AI in healthcare. I think specialty-wise, every specialty, if they can pick up the role of AI in the development of that specialty, will be a good source of information for the nation and for the NAMS. And I mean, it is of course open to everyone to pick up the subject, but whichever institution wishes to have the role of AI in their specialty, we have some dedicated outstanding faculty from IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur, IIT Kharagpur, who will be willing to join us in these courses. So, I mean, my suggestion is AI should be one of the themes, at least once in a year in an MCME program. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Actually, you had started that midterm conference on AI. I forgot to mention that. That is a great thing. And then today, as I told you about the CME, yes, we will encourage the CME. I'm sure it will have your blessings also, and we will take it up during the next week EC meeting. And this year, the midterm conference is being hosted by IIT Kanpur. Here, the focus will be on the bioengineering. That means the collaboration between the engineers and the medical profession or the medical specialty. So that will be the main focus. Between May 15th, 16th May, we are having this midterm conference at IIT Kanpur. So this year's focus will be on bioengineering, the role of engineers, and then the collaboration between the engineers and the medical professions. They had just informed 2 days back on the IIT. You know that we had approved it. You were there, sir,
Yes.
during the Jodhpur meeting.
Yes, sir.
They had just informed us the dates.
Actually, Dr. Saroj was in touch with me and we discussed certain point. And this is again to the participant has mentioned about the CME National Center at Agra. I think they must avoid clashing of the dates.
Okay.
Because if it is May 2025 at Agra and May 2025 at Kanpur, they should not be on the similar
I think it is
dates or same
15th,
dates.
16th, May 15th, 16th. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
something like that.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. I have a query.
Yes, please.
I'm Dr. Indranil Pal. I'm professor of ENT at College of Medicine, Kalyani in West Bengal. We have been a bit late to get off the blocks, to get off on the NAMS bandwagon. So we received an email that we need to set up NAMS cells and a coordinating officer and nodal officer appointed. So my question is, what is the brief of that NAMS cell?
Now, basically as I mentioned briefly, they will coordinate the NAMS activities, all those activities we are doing. Many of them are meant for the postgraduates, young faculty members, awards, fellowships, memberships. So all those things I mentioned, about 12, 13 things. So those things to be propagated amongst your faculty and the students. So it is useful both for the faculty as well as for the students. So that is what, and that those things we will be providing you in detail, and requesting Professor Su to send you the details about what should be the exact activity and how it should be done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, we will put it in the chat box, sir. We'll put all the details in the chat box. We have sent it in the inviting letter also, but again, we'll circulate as our president said.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Sir, you told like there is a limitation of number of fellows awarded, that is 60 per year. Like, is it in proportion to the number of medical seats and medical colleges that increase yearly, sir? Like, because
you
there is
see,
exponential increase.
You see, sometimes even the number that is always it is discussed in detail. So what should be the number? Why the number is limited? We have just increased it to 2 times than the earlier times. So it has, you see, the fellowship is something that is a little pious and prestigious. So therefore, one has to be very, very careful. And many things goes behind the things like verifying the antecedents, their academic credentials. So all these things are taken into consideration before allowing a fellowship. That happens with many societies also. It is just it should not be given just like that. One should be able to earn it, and then there are different categories also. There are so many specialties. So it will be done. If you ask me exactly why it is 30 or why it is 40 or why it is X number, maybe I can't give you an exact answer, but it needs a thorough deliberation, and the scrutiny has to be that is the reason the number is kept a little lower in comparison to what are the number of doctors in this country.
Okay, sir. Sir, and I also want to congratulate NAMS for the artificial intelligence course, sir, because recently, 1 month back, I came to know that Indian Institute of Science is conducting a similar course, but the cost of that course is 2 lakhs. And students like us or like faculties, young faculties cannot afford. NAMS is giving it a very low rate for which it should be and it's a very commendable thing. Sir,
Thank
another
you.
one doubt, sir.
Please,
Yes, sir.
please.
Regarding NAMS oration, sir, I was told like, is it still happening, sir? NAMS orations or like?
Yes, it is. You see, we are yes, it will. We will get the circular very soon. We are just finalizing. The name may not be oration or award, but it will be something like that. The retaining the spirit behind it, we are making it the. It will be the academic recognition by the NAMS, so it will be in that name. So it will be there. You will get the circular very soon.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Dr. Saraswat Das, HOD Radiology at College of Medicine and JNM Hospital, Kalyani. So, I want to ask one thing, that in the email, one flyer was shared about AI in healthcare, 12-week online certificate course, but the Google form link that was there, it's not opening. It's saying that the form is closed. And in the flyer also, the last date was mentioned as 10 September. So if you can kindly share an updated version, it would be very beneficial for all of us, because we are interested to join the course, but due to that, I think it has expired, so we cannot join it.
Yeah, no.
Thank you for taking these initiatives, but if we share the updated date.
Yeah, we'll be updating this. We had just about hour back, we had finalized, because there are some issues we have to be sorted out with the triple IIT. So that we have sorted out, you will get a updated email. Please don't worry, you will get it.
I think the first course was over. Second course was still to open.
Yeah.
Second course is then we will commit to everybody. Yes. I think it is a very popular course. I think we can have one more course, maybe 2 courses per year.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
good afternoon, sir. Dr. Sharma, sir.
Sir, I just want to, make a suggestion that as we are trying to get in contact with the all AIMS and the director of the AIMS and the principals and heads of the medical college, my humble suggestion will be that we should incorporate the president and the secretary of the various association of the various subjects. For example, Indian Association of Pediatric Surgeons, Indian Pediatrics, and all that. So all these activities may be simultaneously taken up with the different association also.
Sure, sir. Thank you for this suggestion. I think we are thinking and planning that way. We'll have a separate meeting with various associations.
Sure.
We are planning that, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Any other point by any friend, or actually, in fact, we'll keep on meeting from time to time. So maybe if there is no other point today, we can.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. This is Dr. Nikhil Guthari. I am professor in Department of Anesthesiology and Critical Care at AIMS Jodhpur. So first of all, I would like to congratulate you for
Thank you, sir.
And taking initiative so that we can interact at this platform. So one thing I would like to raise, because most of the senior people are there in the platform. So we get most of the funding for the research from CSIR, we get funding from DVT and DST. And through that funding, we are doing the research. So, and the research output, the manuscript, the paper which we are generating from that research is, we try to publish it in the PubMed index journals, because that is what the process is. Because whenever we appear in an interview, like whenever you appear as a faculty interview or your APS interview, so it is normally asked that how many PubMed index publication you have. My point is that, sir, like at this point of time, since we are the country is funding the research and we have this Make in India concept, and now we are sending our research to foreign publishers, and then through library, One Nation, One Subscription, we are paying for our manuscripts to read those manuscripts. So my point is at this platform is that since the NAMS is having annals of NAMS, So why can't we use this platform to be recognized that you should get a publication in NAMS, so in the annals, so that we have a good amount of research which is being circulated free of cost across the country. And in this way, the number of manuscripts submitted in annals will increase. And moreover, we don't have to pay extra cost to the foreign publishers to get access to all those journals. So through this platform, I would like to raise this thing that instead of asking for PubMed index publication, can it be possible to ask for a publication in annals or IGMR, that is Indian Journal of Medical Research, which is being run by ICMR. So we should boost the research publication in our country rather than sending it to foreign publishers. So that is my question, sir.
So thank you very much for the very good idea and very good suggestion. So we'll be working for that. For that, we need to have some background work. So we'll definitely take it up. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So just for the information, recently somebody shared with me that IIT Kharagpur has come out with a digital library, almost having all world journals in different fields, which is running into 4 or 5 crores. And that is digital collection is available free of charges. So maybe this will be worthwhile coordinating with the IIT Kharagpur or some they are doing, and we can share the link with the people, those who want to have access to costly journals overseas. Few days back, I was shared this link by someone.
Thank you, sir, for this good information. Thank you.
Actually,
good afternoon, sir. Oh, sorry.
Please, madam, go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. So this is Dr. Sonu from IIMS Bhubaneswar. I just heard the suggestion from sir before that it's a very good suggestion that we should actually, instead of looking for PubMed publications, we should look for publications done in our own journals like NAMS and ICMR. A very good suggestion. But there's just a caveat to it that is just NAMS in one journal and IGMR one. How many of us actually get to publishing into IGMR, because it's extremely competitive. So probably India can look, NAMS can take the initiative in actually having database like PubMed. And now there are so many databases, and India is so huge. We are such a big country and have so many publications and journals. Why can't we have our own database? I hope it will be done soon. Then we can actually go for it. Otherwise, if you restrict to IGMR and NAMS journals, then probably it'll be more restrictive than PubMed indexing, and irrespective of the cost. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Yes, it has got many issues there to be taken care of. You are very right, but that is I think let us discuss that. Needs more discussion. Thank you, madam. Any other friend? Yes, Dr. Kapil sir, can we?
I suggest that all the members, eminent scientists who are participating in this may please send your proposal for funding of CME programs. The CME programs the application are available on the NAMS website. Please fill up the application. We'll try to support almost every CME program with a proper justification. There's a process by which the applications are scrutinized by a committee and then by a council, and then they are being sanctioned. So my humble submission is to all the participants, please submit CME applications to NAMS. That's number one. Number two, it's important that each of the medical college have a NAMS cell established in their institution, and they can work in collaboration with the state coordinator, and they must propagate the activities of NAMS, academic activities of NAM, and everyone can make at least 10 members from their college, because we have been trying with the NMC that one of the criteria for recognition of any medical college or institution should also include how many members, how many faculty are the members of National Academy, how many fellows of NAMS are present in the college, so that it gives you a status that yes, these are the important academic achievement of the faculty. So please help us with this, and we are most grateful to you for your kind suggestions, and we'll ensure that as many applications of we have very simple, all MD can become associate member, all MCH can become associate fellow, all MD with 5 years experience can become members, and then the top level is NAMS fellow. So please make your faculty, to your postgraduates, to join the NAMS family. That would bring the laurels to your institution. Thank you very much. Over to you, Dr. Bera, sir.
Sir, may I just pitch in?
Please.
I'm
please.
sorry, but
Sure.
when sir said that you'll fund CMEs, I just went to your website and your website doesn't open. It says website blocked due to Trojan, sir. I think security of NAMS website has to be a primary, priority. Sorry, thank you.
Once in a while it might happen, but our website is functional, fully functional. There might be some local issues, but if you need anything, you write an email to NAMS. We'll take care of it. We'll respond you within 4 hours. That's our
Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, I have now opened the NAMS website is opening.
Mine is showing Trojan, actually. Website blocked due to Trojan.
Do you have snowfall in your area?
I got a suggestion, sir. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Dr. Aswagupta, sir.
So having served as a NAMS observer, I just want to testify it is a great honor for the institution to have the logo of NAMS attached to their brochure or leaflet of the CME. It really adds value. So maybe if your CME course is endorsed by NAMS, it will add value to your courses, and it will also add value to the certificate being issued. So I think endorsement by NAMS adds definite value to the course. Thank you.
Dr. Kapil, I just want to request you an ad that we are planning to have conference of all office bearers of medical associations in country in various branch under the umbrella of NAMS that we plan to have in Jodhpur. Maybe in this midterm conference, we can host something like this, and if there is some scope and time slot available, we'll work on that. I hope you remember it was an ongoing activity which we couldn't do because of not availability of slot in the last conference.
Respected sir, we are all there to support any academic activity undertaken by your leadership. It requires a little bit of extra effort. It requires a little bit of extra effort to procure funds. We can procure funds as a part of the CME activity. There is not an issue at all. You have been our
outstanding. Don't require any fund because everybody will, all those who are coming there, which belongs to various disciplines, would be invited to join. The thing is, all those say office bearers of organizations, they won't ask for any funding. They will come on their own.
Then it is fine, sir. It's absolutely fine, sir. You won't like to do it in midterm council or at an annual meeting, whenever you want. Everything is available for you, sir. Only thing is that all these president and the secretary, they keep on changing every year. So we had done it earlier. We found that the next year we have a different person. The next year we have a different person. So what is important for us is that if you would like to make it as a regular feature, that this particular should be approved by their executive council, so that irrespective of the president name or secretary name, the ex officio, the secretary should come or the president should come and participate in our NAMS meeting. Thank you, sir.
Maybe, sir, on our data, say on our website, could have a folder for all those organizations to update their office bearers, and so that we have a up-to-date people available. I think Dr. Ashok Gupta and me, we were working for that last time. Maybe now we'll again try to reconsider. Dr. Gupta, can you comment?
Yeah, the best time would be the annual meeting because there are a lot of specialties come. Midterm meeting, at least in Kanpur, will be limited to IIT and this thing. So the best will be, we'll have enough time also. If we can plan a slot at PGI Chandigarh meeting, that will be ideal for us to proceed further with this. It's a very good idea to have interaction with different associations. And I'm willing to join Dr. Professor Jamkar and Professor Behra to conduct a session there in PGI Chandigarh.
Thank you.
Sure, this is a very good idea. We'll be organizing that. Sure, we'll do that.
Thank you.
Okay, Dr. Sud, then if there is no more comments, then we can you can go for the vote of thanks.
Thank you so
and
much.
Dr. Behra, let me confess and thank you for this leadership and this initiative. And I think we should have at least once in 3 months.
Thank you, sir. Now I will do it regularly, sir.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I express my gratitude to all the principals, directors, and senior faculty members who have joined us. And with your cooperation and support, as our president said, we'll continue to work to promote the academic activities of the academy with your collaboration. So once again, I thank our president.
You are not audible.
I also thank the President, National Academy of Medical Sciences, for being with us, and it is going to be a regular feature, as he said, every second or third month we are going to interact with you. But you don't wait for this interaction. You can always write to our secretary NAMS and by email, and we'll be happy to respond to your queries. So once again, I thank all of you for being with us and making this evening very interactive and informative. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.